They told you fear was natural, but they never told you it was a parasite, feeding on your dreams, choking your voice and caging your spirit. You don't fear failure, you fear judgment. You don't fear loss, you fear being alone. Fear isn't real, it's a ghost, but you are not. Fear isn't a monster under your bed. It's the soft voice in your head saying, you can't. It doesn't shout, it whispers. It creeps in as hesitation, grows in silence, and blooms in regret. You fear poverty, so you play it safe. You fear criticism, so you stay quiet. You fear loss, so you never fully love. Fear keeps you small, invisible, obedient. But what if I told you fear was a liar? What if you've been haunted by shadows, not enemies? Napoleon Hill called them the 6 ghosts: poverty, criticism, ill health, loss of love, old age, and death. These are the chains around your soul. They don't fight you. They convince you to fight yourself. You don't escape them by running. You destroy them by facing them, one by one, and saying, I see you, but I am not yours. That's when the real you is born. That's when freedom begins. 1. Fear of poverty. This ghost keeps your dreams small. You stay in jobs you hate. You lower your goals. Not because you lack ambition, but because you fear being broke. So you settle for less, for safe, for quiet misery. But here's the truth. Success never comes to the one who plays not to lose. It comes to the one who plays to win. 2. Fear of criticism. This one is a thief. It steals your voice before you speak. It tells you to be realistic, to stay in line, to please everyone. So you stay quiet, you hide your ideas, you shrink yourself to fit their expectations. But let me tell you something. You were not born to be liked. You were born to be legendary. 3. Fear of ill health. It starts with a symptom, a pain, a cough, a doubt, and suddenly your whole body is under siege by thoughts. You start believing you're fragile. You live in caution. You forget that the strongest muscle is the one between your ears. Your body follows the blueprint your mind builds. So build it strong. 4. Fear of loss of love. You hold on to people, to relationships that drain you. You bend, you break, you beg. Why? Because fear says if they leave, you'll be alone. But what's worse, being alone or being forgotten in a relationship? Love should never require you to disappear. 5. Fear of old age. You start counting candles like they're chains. You believe youth is power. You think your time is over. But wisdom is fuel, and purpose doesn't age. Some people find themselves at 70. Others stay lost forever. It's not how many years you've lived. It's how alive you are in the years you have left. 6. Fear of death. This is the shadow behind every shadow. It makes you hesitate, makes you delay, makes you wait for a perfect time that never comes. But death isn't the enemy. Regret is. The clock is ticking, not to scare you, but to wake you up. You don't fear dying. You fear dying with your truth still inside you. Final words. You want to be free? Then stop fighting the world. Start fighting the fear that's inside you. Name the ghosts, stare them down, one by one, and say, you don't live here anymore. This life, it belongs to the brave, to the ones who feel fear and walk anyway, speak anyway, build anyway, live anyway, because fear may be a ghost, but you are not. You are thunder, you are fire, and it's time they heard you.